Hi folks, it's Chris Baynes at Coldwell Banker in Wilmington. I'm coming at you today after the presidential debates, and I thought we could have a little conversation about residential debates. And that debate is whether it's a good time to buy or not. I mean, we've seen the market go up, and we've certainly seen it come down. And now we've really seen a lot of flattening and sustained flattening. We've watched these prices really stabilize, and nationally we're actually seeing things swing back up in pockets here and there. So the question is it a good time to buy real estate? Yes, but it depends. It's not the right time for everyone, but for a lot of people it is. There's 7 good, strong conditions that I would want to apply to someone that's actually thinking about maybe going ahead and making that purchase. Number 1, are you going to own it for a while? I'd like to see you own the property for 4+ years. Unless you're an investor that's involved with flipping, I'd really like to see you buying something that you're going to hold on to for about 4 years. Real estate will appreciate over the longer term. Yeah, sure, we went through a little while where things went down, but long-term real estate always goes up. That's the long term. Plus, you have closing costs and the fees associated with making a purchase. Those will sort of become non-issues over time, but in the short period of time, if you buy something for $150 and you've got $3,000 or $4,000 in closing costs and that sort of thing, and you need to sell it in 2 years and the market's flat, well, you've got your selling expenses and those financing fees. Those doesn't make a lot of sense if the market stayed flat. So we don't count on appreciation. We appreciate appreciation when it happens. Number 2, payments are affordable. Make sure you can afford those payments. You have cash reserves. You have mad money. You have some extra cash put away. If you don't want to be house poor, especially today. There's too many uncertainties. So make sure you have enough money in there, and that your house payment is going to give you the kind of lifestyle that you're comfortable with, and that you still have money to put away for retirement and vacation plannings and that sort of thing. Number 3, if you're an investor, the property needs the cash flow. Cash flow, not break even, not less than. You're going to have vacancies and things like that to consider repairs. We want properties that cash flow for our investors. Make sure, again, it's a property that you can live with long term. That's number 4. And I'm kind of saying that over and over again. You want to buy something that you're going to hold and you're going to be happy in. If you're a family, you want a little growing room there in case your family gets bigger. You want to look for number 5, a stable neighborhood. Most of the neighborhoods we have around here are pretty stable, but there are areas where you see maybe the development was only halfway completed, and the houses that are in there, out of them, you've got 30 to 50% are vacant and facing foreclosure. A lot of distressed properties in there. May not be a good place to buy at this time unless you get a really deep discount on it. So you want to look for stable neighborhoods. If you're buying somewhere where it's like townhomes or condos, you also want to look at the vacancy rate, or how many people are in default there, because those people are relying on the HOA dues that are collected from each of the owners to maintain the general common areas of the property. If you have a lot of property owners that are not paying or in default, you can actually cash strap the HOA, and then there goes your maintenance, and the grass starts growing up, and the roof is in need of repair, and the pool falls apart. All these things could negatively hurt your investment down the road. Number 6, the property should be priced well, or at least in line with others. You're not always going to steal a property, but you want to pay a fair market, and the fair market values right now are the lowest they've been in many years. So you're going to get a good deal. Some people are going to get a great deal. Number 7, one little thing that can come up, you want to watch out for large tracts of undeveloped land around your particular property that you're thinking about buying. Find out, what is that slated for? What is it zoned for? Could they pop in a concrete manufacturing plant there, or a waste treatment plant? What kind of things could adversely affect that property should it be developed in the outlying areas right around there? So those are some things that can help qualify you, whether it's a good time for you to buy or not. Home affordability is at its highest in years. Interest rates are low. Prices are great. Yes, it's a great time to buy if you can be satisfied with these kind of criteria that we're talking about right here. I'll post those down below. And of course, if you have any questions, this is not a complete solution, but this covers most of it. But please give us a call. You got my number and you've got my email. Hope you guys have a fantastic week.